Hello, my name is Gil Sadie. I'm the president of Air Travel, and I'd like to welcome you to our online travel training demo. Today we'll be covering three subjects to help you put it all together. The first will be your profile setup and activating your account. Second will be the researching and booking of trips, and we'll show you some of the different options you'll have that will make it easier for you. And the third will be the managing of your trip and how we will deliver your documents and how you'll access your trip online. The first item will be to activate your email. All travelers will receive an activation email to get started and to activate your account. Once in, you'll create a password and enter all your preferences and information. The program we're using, Rearden Commerce, is really great because everything is in one place. All the airlines, hotels, and car rental firms are located on the tool, so you literally will have a one-stop shop. The first thing we're going to do is examples and show you how to research and book air, hotel, and car reservations. Once you've logged into the program, this will be the home screen that you'll see. It will give you a basic search for air, car, and hotel. But I want you to come up to the Travel tab, and under Travel Preferences will be your traveler profile. This is where you can enter in all your numbers, preferences, notifications, emergency contacts. It will also allow you delegate access, which means that you will be able to book for others and maybe others that can book for you. So this is where you will get that information entered. Under the Travel Preferences, you'll see that the default is an aisle seat. You can put in a home airport to save you a step. You can search by price or schedule, and you can view the price results by trip or segment. I would recommend you keep these selected the way they are. You'll be able to get a much quicker look for your different options. You can enter your car rental numbers if you have them, hotel, on this screen. Your addresses and phone numbers area is where you can have emergency contact information and notifications if you want itineraries sent to others, for example. All the traveler information will be uploaded automatically to our office and into records for agents to access when needed. Now under the Trip Planner section, you can choose multi-city one way, but there's a couple items in here I want you to look at. One is that the hotel and car are automatically checked. That will assume that you always want a hotel or car on your trips. You can also click if you want flights from nearby airports, and if you know an address of where you're visiting, you can look for hotels near that address. So we're going to do a sample trip to Chicago, and as you start filling in the letters, they will auto fill for you, and we'll do one out in the future a little bit. Also have the time that is defaulted as an anytime versus morning, afternoon, evening. I recommend you leave it there also. It gives you a lot more options, and you can always scale down to what you choose. So that's really what you need to do to book a trip. Match my hotel search with my flight dates, match my rental car. So you can change those if you don't want the entire time you're there, but it will always assume that you are. Okay, this is the Flight Matrix screen that will view flights by airline, and you'll notice Southwest is on the tool, and those fares are the web-only fares, so you will not have to go to southwest.com ever again to book your flights. It will show the non-stops versus one-stop, and as you can see, we're far enough in advance that we've got a pretty good airfare for the fall. Here are some other screens that are interesting. These are the time bars that you can scroll down to the depart and arrive bars. It also has the different airports. And we are sorting this by cost. Because we know the non-stops are not that much more expensive, we can click directly to the American flight, or we can just click on the duration sort, which will give you the shortest amount of time for the flights. We are going to choose this American flight. And on the return, we'll take the 4:45 flight. And because we chose it reduced the fare to $335 round trip. So we'll continue with that. And now we'll look for hotels. The hotel program is utilizing Google Maps. You can modify your search if you find the address of where you're visiting and punch that in and it will look for you there. You can also ask for a particular hotel under the hotel name. You can scroll to a particular property chain, and you can also sort by the star ratings and how many miles away you want. Amenities, also you can choose up to 3 of those. This will sort here by company policy, but we can also sort by distance from the airport or the address that we're looking for. On this screen, we see a few hotels. One of the things I want to really make sure you understand, so when you click on the room rates, you'll see an advanced purchase screen of a really good rate. You can also click here for more room rates, and when you do that, it brings up the actual hotel links, map, TripAdvisor ratings. But under the advanced purchase, you have to be careful of those because many times, and most often they are, advanced purchase or prepaid rates are cancellation, no refund. So be very careful when you're booking a hotel that you don't book an advanced purchase prepaid unless you're absolutely sure that you're going to use it. So we'll select this King room, and immediately it will go to the car rentals. Well, I've decided I don't want to get a car rental in Chicago because I'm staying near the airport, but here you'll see it's also sorted by price, and the base rates, the rates that they show include all the taxes. So we will continue without a car rental. And now you can review your trip. So your air is booked, your hotel is booked, and if your company allows it, you will be able to hold the trip without actually purchasing it. Name it, Chicago, October. It will automatically pre-populate my mileage numbers and other membership numbers if I have them. And I agree that although I have not purchased this, if it's not purchased, the trip will be canceled automatically. Okay, the trip comes back confirmed. It shows that the trip is on hold. We have a record locator on the flight. We have the flight, we have the hotel, and the cancellation is 24 hours prior. It'll give you links to other restaurants that are nearby, an estimate on the cost for the hotel and the flight, and you are complete. You have booked the trip. And once you've booked that trip, you'll get an email confirmation of it. And I just got the email confirmation that the trip is on hold. It would be canceled by tomorrow if we don't purchase this. It'll allow you a link to purchase the trip immediately and summarize the trip for you. At this point, you can forward it to others for approvals or just to make sure that the trip plans work for you. A couple of other notes. If you have unused tickets on file, they will show up under your unused ticket log under travel. But when you try to book a trip, it will also come up and show you that you have an unused ticket on a particular airline and what the value of that ticket is. They will automatically be applied to your trip. The other important reminder is Southwest Airlines program will have Southwest web-only airfares. In the example we looked at, if you notice that flight was $344 on Southwest when we looked at the matrix, and verifying that on southwest.com, the fare is exactly the same. The last part of this demo is the document delivery. And final itineraries are emailed automatically to you and anybody you have listed as an email recipient. Every trip will be emailed to you with a link to TripCase with your itinerary, as well as your reservation itinerary and your e-invoice automatically attached in the email. Manage your trips with TripCase.com is the best way that we believe of managing your trips. Automatic flight changes, gate changes, and an itinerary at a glance is available on your smartphone or your desktop. You can look at it as an action view or the itinerary view and click on any of those. If there's a gate change or a time change, TripCase will automatically inform you and you will receive an email, in this case where there was a gate change. So in summary, Especially for hotels, we want to make sure that you're very careful about checking the rules, especially when you see a prepaid or advanced purchase rate, because most of them, if not all, are non-refundable where changes and cancellations are not allowed. Also, make sure that you have a hotel guarantee credit card set up in your billing payment options in your profile. I just want to emphasize double checking your sorting options when searching for earn hotels. Everyone has a different way of wanting to look for things, and I want you to make sure that you maximize the best ways to do that for you. As a reminder, your company's policies and preferences will supersede yours if we have a negotiated hotel, airlines, preferred airlines, for example. Download TripCase at www.tripcase.com for your mobile and desktop device. It's a free program, and it's completely synced with our agency and your reservations. And just to remind you that our agents are always available to assist you before and during your trip, whether you're having trouble booking or you need to add things afterwards and you can't go online. We're there to help you whenever possible. We look forward to working with you and to hearing from you. If you have any questions or comments, please let us know. Thank you.